Hello viewers, this is Dr. Alok Chajed with a new video on Already Late, your favorite channel for learning about finance, investments and economy in a simplified manner. In my previous video, I shared with you a few reasons why you need an advisor to manage your finance. A challenging task, of course, is to find a good advisor. In this video, I will give you 6 simple checkpoints to see if you have found a right advisor for yourself. The first thing to look for is whether your advisor makes things simple for you or not. I have come across many advisors, many professionals who love to keep things complicated. They work with a simple belief. If your client thinks finance is complicated, he will see value in your service, in your advice. Now, this is an extremely flawed approach. You can identify these traits of an advisor in the first couple of meetings, even before you actually have a formal engagement of his services. Ignore an advisor who does not try to make things simple for you in the first meeting itself. And if your advisor does not simplify things for you, it is time to seek a change. This is if you already have an advisor. The next thing to check is the number of different products he suggests. Typically, for most individual investors, your entire personal finance requirement will constitute of a few of these products. A term plan for life insurance, health insurance for self and family, maybe 4 to 6 equity mutual funds, 2 to 3 debt funds. You may need a fifth product, which is direct equity, but only if you have the know-how of how the markets operate. If your advisor has advised or proposes to advise, he's asking you to invest in anything beyond this, you should realize that things are unnecessarily getting complicated and it is time to look beyond. The third thing to check is whether your advisor is focusing only on advising on your investments, or is he also looking at enhancing your knowledge? Does he take your questions sportingly? Does he answers them convincingly? Does he put an extra effort to focus on building your knowledge? It is extremely important that as a client and as an investor, you mature with a lot of learning over a period of time. If your advisor is also your guru who imparts knowledge, you are in hands of a great advisor. If not, yes, it is time to look beyond. The fourth thing to look at is whether your advisor is putting an effort to change your behavior. Does he stop you from making a certain investment which you wanted to make because it may not be the right one for you? Does he push you into stretching your savings? Does he indirectly or directly talk about reducing your expenses? A good advisor will do all of these. He will try to inculcate good savings and investing habits in you. He will be committed to keep you focused on your life goals. He might at times even piss you off because of these actions of his. But deep down, you will realize that it was for your own good. A good advisor is an awesome guide. The fifth thing that you should check is whether your advisor has your best interests in mind while advising. There is a high probability that your advisor has a few other goals to achieve rather than focusing on your goals. Having worked as a relationship manager in banks and broking firms, I know that the pressure is extremely high on us relationship managers, and we often prioritize our targets over yours. So, I'm not saying all relationship managers or all institutional advisors are bad, but if your advisor is making frequent changes to your investments in the name of, it could be a rebalancing of portfolio, changing of asset allocation, market dynamics. Now, if there is a lot of churn, if there is a lot of movement, this is a sure tell sign that you need to look for a different advisor. The final thing that you should look for is whether your advisor is transparent. Does he share information about how much he will earn through your investments made by him? Whether it is insurance commission, remuneration from mutual funds, or maybe commission from a stockbroking firm, is he sharing information? Advisors are professionals who definitely earn money through their services. There are two ways an advisor can earn money. One, by charging a fixed fee every year to you, or through commissions from various product sales that he is selling to you. There are a lot of pros and cons in both these models, and I will share it in my next video. Right now, what you need to know is that you need to evaluate the total cost that you are incurring against the services that you are receiving. You can go for the model which works out cheaper for you. Typically, your cost of advice should be around 1% of your investment amount. Let's say if your average investment for the year is 10 lakh rupees, you should not be spending more than 10,000 rupees on advisory, irrespective of the model you choose. For smaller investors, the fixed fee actually works out a little expensive. Now, irrespective of the model you choose, as long as your advisor gets a thumbs up on the other criteria which I have mentioned, this cost will not make a significant difference. Do let me know if you have found the right advisor and share this video as a token of your gratitude to your advisor. Do let me know if you like the content of this video. Do share and do not forget to subscribe to my channel if you have not done it. Happy learning. Thank you.